coming from somewhere above. It was a blue butterfly that was glowing brightly. It slowly descended straight towards him. It was a sign. A reply from the blue insect god. A sign that he had heard them. Rakrak smiled, for it meant that the blue insect god was listening to their conversation. Rakrak slowly brought the butterfly's hand up to Stargazer's eyes so that he could see it more closely. Even so, he did not react. When he asked him if he could see it, he only replied that there was darkness before his eyes. Rakrak realized that Stargazer had already lost his sight and that death was coming closer and closer to him. He felt a pang of pity. The blue butterfly was known in the black-scale lizard tribe as a sign of positivity and wonder. Even if it wasn't the butterfly that glowed with a mysterious blue light, the lizardmen always rejoiced when they saw a blue butterfly, considering it a good sign. Stargazer would surely recognize it. Rakrak was tormented when he suddenly remembered his time spent with Stargazer studying stars. Turning to him, he asked if he had been here. When Rakrak received a quiet affirmative answer, he whispered quietly in Stargazer's ear that he had brought him a gift. When he heard that, he smiled. He asked if he was thinking of fooling around again, to which Rakrak replied that he was not planning. Let him refuse his gift again. "I'll find him right away this time," muttered Stargazer and smiled. When his last breath reached the blue butterfly, it flapped its wings and began to rise. Rakrak somehow knew it was his last breath. He gently shook Stargazer's body, calling his name. When he was sure he was no longer breathing, he called for the herbalist. The blue butterfly flew out of the tent and continued flying through the sky. It soared over a tribe of black-scale lizards who were busily preparing for the gathering of the camp and the funeral. Then over the desert where dusk had fallen. Finally, a blue butterfly landed on the back of his hand. It was Sunwoon's hand. What happens when you die in the perished world? Sunwoon knew the answer to this question well. The very next moment, a system window appeared in front of him, informing him that the conditions for creating an afterlife had been met.